and today we'll look at a ComfyUI style transfer workflow for interior design. It's a basic workflow where we are using IP adapters plus control networks to input image 1 where the structure of the image stays intact, and then you input image 2 from which the style is transferred into the image 1. So for example, uh, this is the input 1, which is a gray interior bedroom design, and I want to keep the structure of this image intact, but transfer a style of a Scandinavian bedroom or a minimalistic bedroom or an Indian traditional bedroom onto this structure so that the room structure stays the same, yet the style changes. And the way we are doing it is through IP adapters plus control net CANI and MLSD lines. So for the style transfer, what we are doing is we are taking the stylistic image that we want to maintain the style from. We are loading that into IP adapter advanced node. I've tried to use an advanced node instead of a normal node here, and we are using a clip vision model which looks at the image and picks the style of the image through a clip vision model and sends that information to IP advanced. And the weight types that was used here is the strong style transfer, and even the IP adapter unified loader has high strength. Now, then for the main image for the structure, we are inputting that into the control net, and I've tried two different workflows here. One is CANI edge and the other is MLSD lines. For a lot of images, lot of styles, MLSD was not able to pick up this mirror structure that is there in the main image. So I've used MLSD for some images and CANI for some. And I've also tried doing an experiment with multi-control net, wherein I wanted to take the edges from MLSD and the mirror and other edges from CANI and combine them into a multi-control net stack and send it to the K-sampler. But this didn't work, so I didn't use it. So mainly I've used CANI Edge and MLSD, and used SD 1.5 checkpoints for both CANI Edge and MLSD. And all of this goes into apply control net where the strength is 0.8. And for our main checkpoint workflow, I've tried two options. One is the load checkpoint, the basic one, where I've used the SD 1.5 realistic vision, but a better result was coming out from Civit AI interior design checkpoint loader. So I've used Civit AI loader and used that checkpoint instead of the normal load checkpoint. And then I'm passing I'm using a get image size node, and looking at the exact resolution of the input image and passing that to the empty latent image so that the same dimensions are carried forward in our output image. And the clip text encoders describe the positive and negative prompts based on which style we want. It can be Scandinavian, minimalistic, Indian traditional, Japandi, and so on. And then I've tried a latent upscale, but somehow I was trying to experiment different K-sampler settings for the main K-sampler and the upscale K-sampler. The main K-sampler has this DPMM sampler name, as well as the steps are 35 and CFG is 3, and I've used a Keras scheduler. And maybe the settings, if I tweak them better, maybe the output might have been better. But for now, with these settings, the latent upscale was creating a lot of additional artifacts which I didn't want, so I didn't end up using it. Instead, I sent the K-sampler latent directly to a VAE decode, and I used a upscale image using model. So this is a pixel upscale that I've done, and here is the image. So there you go. The workflow is fairly simple. I've loaded a Civit AI checkpoint, sent it to clip text encoder, which is going through the control net and coming back to the K-sampler. Similarly, the control net is taking the structure through CANI edge or MLSD lines of the input image 1, and IP adapter is taking the style information from image 2 and passing that into my model in K-sampler, and everything is combining at the K-sampler unit level, and then we are doing a pixel upscale. That's it. Thank you. Hope you like it. Please share your feedback.